Welcome back to my channel. So today is the 1st of December and you know what that means. It's time to open the first door of the advent calendar. So I have explained in my previous video of my DIY, but I will just explain once again for you. Maybe I'm going to do this every video, you never know. But basically every day of December I'm going to be opening up a door. Behind the door is going to be a squishy, and then on Christmas Day I'm going to put all 25 squishies into 5 different bags, so that's 5 squishies in each bag, and I'm going to do a giveaway. In order to enter the giveaway, you just have to comment on one of my videos this December just with the hashtag Chelsey DIYmas, and then whatever comment you want to put, you have to have the hashtag on your comment in order to win. So when I pick out the comments like via a random generator, I will look for that hashtag so I know you want to enter. I know some people don't like to enter competitions, so you can still comment, just don't put the hashtag and we will be sorted. So hopefully that all makes sense, and now it's time to open door number 1. Just gonna use my scissors to kind of pry it open, because once it's open it's not really gonna matter. Oh, we're in. I mean, I put all these squishies in there, but that was a few days ago now and I have no idea what's behind each door because I just put them in randomly. So let's open her up. This looks like this little yellow cake roll. Let me just give you an overview of this squishy. So this was the squishy behind day 1. I'm just going to take it out of the packaging so I can show you guys and then just reseal it back up ready for the giveaway. But it is just a white and yellow print cake roll. This is super gorgeous. It's got the swirls on either side, and if you want to buy this squishy, it is available I think from Banggood, but I will leave the kind of links down in the description down below just in case you want to buy it for a gift or something, and that way you can buy it also as well as entering. So let's just give it a squish. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay. What? This is so slow rising. This is also really soft. Like, look at that. Minimum effort. That is just what I like out of a squishy. I like the fact that you can fit both hands around this, and it has a cute face already on it. Day 1, we're off to a good start. Doesn't really smell like much. Anyway, so now that is sorted, we are going to get into the video of how I made this cute little hot chocolate squishy. Here she is. Okay, so to start off with, I took a block of memory foam and I just drew out a circle on the top of it, and I went ahead with my scissors and just cut this shape out into a nice cylinder. Now, if you don't have memory foam, you can use other types of foam. I've used car wash sponges in the past. I've used like dish washing sponges, you know, the ones you use in the sink. I've used all sorts of different like foam and sponges are like just hanging around, so you really don't have to specially go out and buy memory foam. But if you wanted to, I do get mine off of eBay as it's the cheapest place that I have found. I also have a store kind of local to me that does sell a lot of memory foam. It is just an independent store, I know that for a fact. But yeah, you can always try looking in local like hardware stores and stuff like that. I know sometimes they do stock it for a variety of different reasons, but yeah, good place to start off is with eBay, and you can just go on there and type in memory foam cut to size, as that's exactly what I do. Anyway, once I had the cylinder-like shape, I just cut it down to the size that I wanted and rounded out one of the edges. I then went ahead and drew another circle and then just cut away like kind of like a centimeter down into it to make like the cup have some like edges and everything. And I just went ahead and I smoothed that all out. This took quite a while, to be honest, because I'm quite kind of, you know, pedantic and I have massive scissors. If you have smaller scissors, this would be a lot better, but I don't. I just use these ones by Fiskars, which are the dressmaking kind of fabric scissors, just because they are very sharp. Mine have kind of like dumbed down a little bit now, which sucks, but you know, I will just either get them sharpened or buy a new pair, because you can never have too much scissors. Anyway, I then took a piece of offcut that I just used when I like cut down the cylinder, and I just made this into a handle for the cup. So I just went ahead and I cut that down to size again and made it into a semicircle and smoothed that out, rounded it about and all of that. I then cut out an inner kind of middle circle as well, just so that it was actually like a handle with like a little finger hole in it, and then I actually went ahead and stuck that to the side of the cup. I did go ahead and make the candy cane at this point also, and to do that I just took another offcut piece of memory foam and just drew out the shape of the candy cane onto that, and just cut that out in the exact same way by cutting it out roughly and then smoothing it out afterwards. So the best type of glue to kind of glue foam together is probably fabric glue, but it does have a long drying time and I can never be bothered to wait for it. I usually use hot glue, but on this occasion I actually just used nail glue, so that's just like super glue, and I just put tiny dots onto it and just kind of stuck it in place. I wasn't expecting it to hold as well as it did, but it really did hold very well, because I know that like the puffy paint and everything like that does seal it all in anyway. I just kind of put the very littlest amount that I could kind of get away with. I then went ahead and mixed up a puffy paint mixture. This was just a whole load of white puffy paint mixed in with some white PVA glue and then a little bit of red puffy in it also to make this nice kind of hot pinky reddy colour. Now it doesn't look ready, but it does dry darker, don't you worry, it's just the PVA glue kind of like making it white. But basically you want to make your colour lighter if you're doing this, as the PVA glue will dry white instead of clear and make your colour darker. I then went in with Scribbles fabric paint with the colour Shiny Hot Chocolate. This shows up quite black on camera, but trust me, it is just a very dark brown, and in person it is brown, so yeah. Like, it's called Shiny Hot Chocolate, and I thought, could I pick any more like suited for that? I just thought it was brilliant. Anyway, I then moved on with Scribbles in the colour red and just painted the candy cane with a paintbrush just so I could get it a little bit neater. And then going in with some Tulip white puffy paint straight from the tube, I just did some swirly kind of white lines around the candy cane. I did mess them up a little bit and I wasn't 100% happy with them, but you kind of get the effect that I was going for. Like I said, I did mess it up, so I actually went in with some red just to kind of neaten up some of the lines and just to give it a bit of extra shadow where I'd accidentally put some white and it just looked all kinds of weird. I then went in with a black puffy paint and also some white and created a little face on. I just did the usual little open mouthy face that I like to pop onto my squishies, but this time I made it a little bit smaller. I added some highlight to each of the eyes and then mixed up a kind of lighter pink and just popped a tongue in the middle of the mouth as well as some blush either side of the eyes. Now you can of course stay there and just leave it like that, but I figured the hot chocolate section was looking a little bit boring and it just needed sprucing up a little bit. And oh, that was my phone, sorry if you heard that. I just went ahead and with a light pink and a white, I just drew on some like side rectangles to make it look like there was marshmallows on them sides, and then some circles as well to make it look like the marshmallows had kind of sunk into the hot chocolate. Once obviously all the paint had fully dried, my squishy was then complete. I think she is totally adorable and I love her little face. I love the candy cane coming out the top as well as the addition of the marshmallows inside of it. I think it just gives it a little bit of extra kind of cuteness in there. I don't know. I love marshmallows in my hot chocolate. Not really a fan of hot chocolate like that because I like cold drinks. I don't like cream, so I haven't put any in there because this is my hot chocolate. But a good idea would be to add some silicone whips maybe in there to create some 3D kind of little swirls of cream in there. That would be really cute, kind of like what I did on a redeco of the Rilakuma cupcake that I did recently. But yeah, here she is. I think she is so adorable. It's a little handle as well, and then the candy cane coming out. Like I said, she squishes really, really nicely. I don't know if you can see better down here, but like she is fairly slow rising also, and she's just so cute. Obviously, it being a DIY, you'll know that hardly anybody else will have this squishy, which is something I really love. And I'm going to pop this up onto my bookshelf over there to kind of keep it on display for this Christmas. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in tomorrow's video to open another door and for another DIY. Bye!